Hi, I'm Ramsey Bergeron. Welcome to Coach's Corner with me, with Bergeron Wellbeing. And I have kind of a special Coach's Corner today because I want to talk about something that kind of happened today. And the main subject is, what is normal? We just got released today from the CDC information that we can go back inside if we've been vaccinated. And a part of me wasn't ready to deal with that. I spent a year getting used to this. Remember last March when everything kind of shut down, I started operating almost kind of in a better place because I used to thrive when there was chaos, thrive when things were unknown, and I was quick at adapting to things on my feet. It came from having a childhood that was full of chaos and learning how to adapt to please a parent that was mentally unwell. And I had to figure out what I needed to do to handle the situation. So now that things are kind of calming back down, the world almost feels like it's shifting again for me. Like, what is normal going to look like? What is day-to-day gonna be? I still train a couple of clients as I transition into life coaching full time. And now that gyms are reopening, do I go back? And the answer is no, I think. And the reason I say that is normal is an illusion. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, because all we think of as normal is helping contextualize the world in a way that we can understand, in a way that we can have the illusion of control over the situation, over the scenario. Whenever we were forced to adapt our routines a year ago, it really pointed out to me that we really don't have control over anything other than how we react. It's the whole philosophy of impermanence. I'm really thankful right now. I'm doing this radical acceptance workshop. It's Tuesdays, Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night we have it. It's a 4-part series. And this week it was on impermanence. And I really had to reflect on that today whenever I was thinking about this news that just came through, because I just spent thousands and thousands of dollars retrofitting outside to be able to take care of clients. But on the same token, I started to write a book. I've really started enjoying this radical acceptance workshop. But with things being unknown, it causes us a sense of dis-ease, which is actually where the word disease comes from, because it's not feeling good and static. It's a dis-ease within the body. And I'm really trying to accept the way that things are changing. I don't want to say the new normal, because there is no new normal. It's just change. It's more change, and that's okay. It's how do we adapt? How do we deal with that? And so what I'm trying to concentrate on doing today is being mindful and remembering that things always change. If I think back to 10 years ago, the person I was 10 years ago compared to who I am today, I am so thankful for the changes in my life. And I might not have seen it at the time. When I first started as a personal trainer, I was at a gym and they gave me clients. And I remember when I decided I'm going to break away and start my own thing. Holy crap, that was so terrifying. Just to take that leap of faith and put myself out there. And then it became kind of the normal. Like it stopped being scary because I succeeded at it. But looking back, there were a lot of scary moments. And that's kind of where I am today, is thinking about what's the future going to hold. A lot of times that fear is what keeps us from really taking the leap and experiencing life in a meaningful way. We're so scared that things are going to change or be different. But think about how terrifying it would be if it wasn't. If things stayed the same, if I was in the exact same situation I am now, 10 years from now, that might sound comforting, but fast forwarding, man, that would just be, I guess, depressing to think that because without growth is the only indication of life. I think I said that in the podcast last week. And so I was going to talk today about 5 tips for how to set boundaries at work. Doesn't matter. I'm thinking about what's true to me and what am I connecting with and what's going to resonate. And why am I going to stay married to a plan of this is what I'm going to present today if it doesn't feel real, if it doesn't feel authentic? So no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. Because as things go back and we get this virus under control and the world reopens, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow in regards to that, or the truth be told, anything in our lives, that's the important takeaway for me, is not to let fear of not knowing what's happening control me. It's just roll with it. Everything is an opportunity if you choose to look at it that way. There's a Tony Robbins video where he's asking these people if they like surprises. And they're like, oh yeah, I love surprises. And he made a great point. He goes, you like the surprises you like. A surprise you don't like is a problem. And that really resonated with me, because if I were to open the mail, there's $20 in there. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. This is a great little surprise. But if it's a bill I wasn't expecting, well, now it's a problem. And that is life in a nutshell. Things will happen all the time that we don't know why they're happening, outside of our control. How am I going to deal with it? And now that the world is yet again evolving, I'm going to have to evolve with it. So today was kind of a ramble. This is just me shooting from the hip. I just wanted to be real with you guys today. And I appreciate those of you that are listening. And I'm going to look at every day and figure out, it doesn't matter what is normal. What matters is, how am I? And how are the people that I love dealing with today? So thank you for listening to this ramble today, and have a great rest of your day.